I like to go through all the 6 positions of the spine to begin. We'll do about a 3-minute workout and then hit the mat. So feet in about a wide second position, deep inhale and exhale for 3, 2, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you come down, and 1. Good, this time we'll add a heel lift, and this is optional. You can do 1 heel or both for 3. If you're doing 1 at a time, you alternate 2 and 1. And then this time we're just gonna pulse here in the center. So wide thighs, heels up for balance. We're working on strength, flexibility, balance, and let's take the breath. Long, deep inhale and exhale through the nose, your Ujjayi breath. Guttural sound in the back of the throat, drop the heels, shoulders back. Let's take the arms overhead. Let's take a baby back bend. So we'll do some flexion, then take a forward fold for your extension. And then we'll start moving. Let's bring the knees up as high as you can go. And there's a little bit of a forward bend with that as well. So there's a little bit of flexion there. Good. And then we'll add a twist. We want to rotate the spine right and left. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. Then we're going to do some just some really big hip openers. Let's do the knees side to side, arms really wide. Just get the heart rate up a little bit. You can also add a jump or a hop. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Good. I know those of you who've been in my class before, I always like to do some kicks. So let's lunge to the side. Hands can be out in a T. We'll do 3 lunges, 2 and 1. And then we'll add our kicks. Side kick up for 3, 2 and 1. Good, then we'll shift side to side. Back in that second position, knees wide. Take the hands to the thighs. We'll do a little rotation of the spine to the center, to the other side. We'll do our side step to the other side, and then do our kicks over here. Good. So add your kick for 3, as high as you can go. 2, up onto the toes, and 1. Let's take the arms overhead, adding a little bit of forward fold, flexion. 3 more. Hopefully everyone's feeling great. 2. Super happy. And hopefully the music's the right volume. If you cannot hear the music or it's too loud, let me know after class. I'll fix that for next class. And I wanted to also give you guys lateral flexion. So we're going to take kind of a wide squat. Let's go down and up for 3. Still kind of that second position, but kind of squatting back. 2 and 1. And then let's come up and let's rotate all the way to this side. Look up towards the ceiling, but feel that rotation in the waist. Come to center. Go to the other side. Good, then draw the hands behind the back. Bending at the knees, rotating, exhaling out through the mouth. Coming back to center. And we're ready to hit the mat. Now that we're a little warmed up, at the back of your mat, bend the knees wide, and we'll do flexion and extension. Look up, round the back, navel to spine. 3 deep breaths. 2 and 1. We're gonna walk out on our mat, and I'll meet you in plank. And we're gonna take the heels back, straight arms. You can always drop to the knees. Gazing forward, navel to spine. And we're just gonna rock forward and back. And then we'll press back down dog. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Let's bend the knees, pedaling the feet for 3, 2, and 1. Bend both knees very deeply and then let gravity draw the heels back. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Then we'll come forward to plank, bring the knees to the ground, the chest and the chin. Come up to a low cobra or an up dog. Or you can always do your vinyasa with your cobra. Moving the hips side to side. Take a cat-cow here in the center, rounding the back, working with that flexion, that extension. And 1. The center, let's do some hip circles here. So lifting up one knee, circling it, whatever size circle you want, for 5 times. 4. Keeping your core centered. The Pilates Yoga Fusion, our emphasis is on core. 3. Navel to spine. 2. And 1. And we'll switch to the other side, rotating around in a circle, all the range of the hip, keeping the body centered over the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take one leg out to the side, reach the arms forward, lengthen the inner thigh, head to the floor. Then we're gonna C-curve, looking across, taking the foot to the opposite side, spinal rotation. And then we'll just do 3 rainbow kicks, up and over as high as you can for 3. You bring your hands a little closer for stability. 2. And 1. We'll bring that knee in, we'll switch to the other side. Draw the hips back, forehead to the earth. Rotate that foot across, spinal rotation, look to the heel. Walk the hands in and do 5 rainbow kicks up and over for 5, as high as you can. 4, keeping the core centered. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to center. Just moving the hips side to side. We'll do one more series here and then start on the abs. Knee up and back. So continuing to work the glutes. So knee to the side, knee back on an angle for 3, 2, and 1. To center, other side up. Back on an angle for 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna rotate over onto our mat. I'm sure this yellow piece of paper is not in your way, but I just wanna make sure so I can see it. And hopefully everybody's good. We're gonna work with our Pilates roll downs. If your hamstrings are tight, keep your knees bent. If not, legs are straight. Let's start with our arms out. And we're just gonna roll back for 3, 2, and 1. And you decide the depth. You can go lower, you can stay higher, whatever feels good to you, but you're drawing the navel to the spine and then rolling up. Let's do that again. Rolling down. And rolling up. One more time for 3, 2, and 1. Rolling up for 3, 2, and 1. Sitting up really tall. This time as we roll back, we're gonna keep the arms lifted. You go to the space of the roll down that works for you. and begin to add an arm reach. And again, to challenge yourself, go lower. To make it easier, sit up higher. Let's pull to the sky like you're climbing up a really big rope as low as you can go for 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's come forward, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Shake out the legs and breathe. Then we'll start with the arms up, take a roll down, and then do some obliques. Rolling to the side, we'll roll up. Take that arm out to the side as far as you like. We'll do one more time each side. Good, then we're gonna roll all the way down for 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep, full stretch, and we'll bring one knee into the chest. So Pavanamuttasana, leg stretch. We'll turn this into the leg stretch series. Single leg, pulling that knee into the chest for 5. Head can be up or down. 4, 3, use your core. 2, and 1. Good, double leg stretch. Heels in, legs low, arms overhead by the ears for 3, 2, keep breathing, and 1. Catch a hold of the leg as high as you can. Double pulse it in and switch. Single leg pull for 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the head, elbow to the knee, side to side for the crossover for 5. Touching the outside of the knee. 4. Go as far as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the chest. You're gonna roll side to side, and then we'll roll like a ball. First, we're gonna have the hands behind our thighs. We'll roll up to balance, roll back to the shoulders and back. Or maybe scoot to the front of the mat, hold on to your ankles, roll back, and sit up for 4, rolling like a ball, massaging that spine. 3, 2, and 1. Coming to the center of the mat, we're gonna take the feet together, Baddha Konasana, hands behind, sit up very tall. Stay here to breathe, or take a forward fold to take a different stretch. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Good. Then we'll roll up to standing. We're gonna stand in our first position. And then we're gonna come to the top of the mat, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down low. Take the right foot back and the left foot back. Take knees, chest, and chin, chaturanga or cobra, and I'll meet you back in down dog. From down dog, which we revisited before, hands are firmly placed into the mat, heels work towards the earth, right leg to the sky, toes to the ground, square the hips. Right knee into the nose, core plank. Exhale back, right knee, right tricep. Exhale back, right knee crosses the body, spinal rotation. Right leg back. Right leg descends, fallen triangle, and arm balance. And breathe. You can take a vinyasa in between. And then join us on the left leg to the sky, toes to the ground, left knee to the nose, left foot back, left knee to the tricep, left knee crosses the body and back, and then left knee fall in triangle, arm balance to breathe. Right leg to the sky, right knee to the nose, right foot between the hands. We'll meet in a low lunge, which is your runner's lunge. Rock forward and back. We'll come up to a high lunge, which is crescent pose. Keeping the knee bent, arms up high. Long, deep breath here. We'll add a spinal rotation. Come back to center. Add another spinal rotation. And then we'll add our twist. Hands to the heart, elbow outside the knee. You can also bring the knee to the ground. Whatever feels good to you. See if you can bring the thumbs to the heart center. Keep rotating and breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Hands to the earth. Take your vinyasa, knees, chest, and chin. Exhale, press back. Left leg to the sky. Left knee to the nose, left foot forward, low lunge. Rocking forward and back. Coming up, high lunge, find your balance. Crescent pose. Inhale, wide. Arm. Exhale, inhale, other side. And then prepare for your twist, hands at the heart. Elbow outside the knee, then go to the armpit, maybe drop the knee. Whatever feels good to you. Thumbs at the heart center. Breathing in. Spinal rotation, breathing out. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left leg to the sky. Maybe external rotation, or take your wild thing to get your back bend. Spinal flexion, extension. Come back to center. Same thing on the other side. External rotation, or flip your dog. Breathing. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, press back down dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. We'll do a commando. So we'll bring the right arm down, the left arm down, keeping the pelvic square. The left arm up, the right arm up. You can also do this from your knees. One more time on the other side. Left arm down, right arm down, right arm up, left arm up. Press back down dog. Knees to the ground, and we'll do our side kicks on the ground, starting with the hand at the hip, one leg out to the side. First, we'll take our stretch, take the couch pose, getting that whole side waist open. Then we'll take that hand to the ground, that arm overhead to stretch, and then bring it back to the hip as you lift the leg. Let's pulse up. Feel this here in your glutes, to a little bit higher than hip height. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg up, and we'll bring it forward and back. Just kind of so you get that stretch there in the glute. Let's do 5. If your arm is tired, come down to your elbow or the floor. 4. See if you can keep that leg high. 3, 2, and 1. Good, then we'll bring the elbow to the knee for 3, 2, and 1. You may even feel this in your other leg, and then we'll just add a pulse. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. We'll come up onto our knees, we're gonna shake out our wrists and then turn your hands like this and turn them to the ground so that you get a nice stretch. Turn them to the other side. Turn them backwards. I can do one at a time. You may be able to do both. Good. And I think we're ready for the other side. So first we'll take our side plank stretch. Going to the other side. Then we'll steady one hand at the hip, and we'll bring that leg up for 5 kicks, 4, flexing the foot, 3, 2, keeping the torso stable, and 1. We'll bring that foot forward and back for 5. See if you can keep that leg the same height and not move the torso. Really good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbow to knee for 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll just add a pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Roll the shoulders back. Roll them forward. And then reach for the sky. We'll do another back bend here. We'll do camel. Come up onto your toes. Reach one hand to your low back. If that feels good, keep it there. If not, reach it to the ankle, or else bring your toes down flat. Whatever feels good. We'll do a one-armed camel. And then we'll switch. So you decide, hand stays at the low back, the heel, or flat. Or you can take hands to the low back, to the heels, and breathe. Whatever feels good to you. We'll come into a wide child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, forehead to the earth. Audible exhale out through the mouth. And then we'll roll up into Janu Sirsasana. So let's say left leg straight, right knee bent. Sit up very tall. Then we'll twist towards the bent knee for spinal rotation, keeping the other foot flexed. And then we'll come back to center and take the reverse twist. Then we'll shift to the other side, twisting towards the knee, spinal rotation, and away. Then we'll bend our knees, and we will do tricep push-ups. And you can do them, let's say your thumbs are facing your hips. So actually have your thumbs facing your hips, your fingers out. You can do them with your hips on the ground. You can do them with your hips up. You could even do it with your foot on your knee or your foot up towards the sky. So let's do 5 of whatever works for you. And you can always switch around. 4, work those triceps. 3, 2, hips even higher, and 1, and we'll go to the other side. And again, hips can be on the ground, up high. You can have the knee or the leg. For 5, 4, 3, triceps are warm, 2, and 1. Good, we're gonna come onto our back and do a figure 4 stretch. Bringing that, you can have your hands on the ground or behind the knee. Good, and we'll switch. We'll take a happy baby stretch, so hands onto the feet. Let's rock side to side. Good, and we're gonna take another twist. So let's take the left leg over. You can do the double bind or the single. We're doing the eagle legs. Then drop the knees to the right and the torso to the left. You can take the right hand to the left thigh and press down, but keep both shoulders on the ground to twist. Long, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. Rock back to center and we'll switch. Double or single twist. Move the hips away. Torso away from the knees. Left hand to right thigh. Audible exhale out through the mouth. Good, on an inhale, slowly come back to center. We will bring the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. We'll do one more hip stretch. So right knee on top, holding on to the knees or the feet, and then pulling the feet apart like a bicycle, like you're riding your bicycle in the snow. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. You have your headlight on so you can see. Good, and then we'll switch. Opposite knee on top, holding anywhere from the knees towards the feet, drawing the feet apart. Usually, whichever knee is on top, you'll feel that side more. So if the left leg's on top, you'll feel this more towards the left hip. Breathing in and breathing out. And release. Just bring the knees to the chest. Bring the feet to the floor. Let's take Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Move your head side to side. Take a long breath in. A long breath out. And then as you exhale, let your legs fall to the floor. If your back is sensitive, feel free to bend the knees. Just take a short Shavasana, because I like to end my class standing since it's fusion. So take 5 deep inhales, 5 deep exhales. Scanning the body and breathing, closing the eyes. 2 more inhales and exhales. And then we'll take a full body stretch, arms overhead, knees to the chest, and then we'll rock on the spine and roll. You come to standing any way you can. Perfect timing. We have 2 minutes to just do a little bit of standing work. Since this is fusion, knees and toes forward. Let's bring those arms forward. We got all 6 positions of the spine. And we even got a little tiny Shavasana plus abs and core and a little more. And if you guys want to put anything into the chat after class, I'll have that for next week. And as a special bonus, let's add a little hop. Because we didn't get our little cardio. So let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that reminds me, we're gonna do one more thing here. We're gonna go like this, or we're gonna do it faster with a jump. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See how that works out? 6 o'clock, inhale. And exhale. So great to see everybody tonight.